Are you ready to come on an adventure with me? This is the Budapest map, but we have a very odd pick for the Infinite Cannon Galleon Rush. In the purple, we have Chunky Magnets playing as the Gunjaras. In the yellow, we have Love the Beefs playing as the Spanish, which makes a lot of sense for this strategy as you're going to try and get one of these peninsulas over here or corners and then wall so that the cannon galleons can always reach the middle of that wall segment, not allowing your opponent to pass. Now normally you would do this with Portuguese as a third because you would have infinite resources if you constructed some Vittoria down below. However, I already mentioned that purple was playing as the Gunjaras, and 18 Pop Scouts, also known in our community as Civs, is playing as the Tatars. So they're not going for infinite stone here, rather they're going for the Gunjara infinite mill tactic. What? I don't understand. Well, every single time that you construct a town center with Tatars, it makes sheep. Thus, if you put them in the Gunjara mill after you construct them, you should hypothetically be able to get infinite sheep rooms. The opponents are being really annoying over here, running around with their two scouts. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you, in a map like this, because there's just so much going on. In this map, you have two TCs. Even if you go all in scouts and manage to pick off a whole bunch of Villagares, I think in the long run, it's simply put not going to matter. And the amount of food that you're spending on scouts or archers or stuff in that nature, it's just not going to be enough to deal with a 2 TC kind of still free boom. But hey, that's just a theory. A Poop Lord theory. Now this is a relatively long game, so I'm not going to go too long about it. Capture Age is Capture Age, which is a shame because the things that they say in this game supposedly is absolutely hilarious as we're checking the walls coming up. Ooh, so nice. Ooh. Capture Age is immediately broken, by the way. You can see it's only going up to about 3.2%. Why? Things are things are things are things are things, I suppose. Walling, there's a hole there. You got to walls that's up. And blue is actually able to get in here and pick off a villager or two. But how much is that really going to matter? Blue is only at 35 Villagares, and red is already at 46. So as I was saying, spending all of that food into scouts, especially at lower ELOs, can make it so that you're not managing your economy at home. And he's doing good work here. I mean, he's absolutely demolishing Civs. But Civs now making a barracks to counter the scouts and hopefully just live. He's trying to get that one last mistake up, but he's not going to be able to, I don't think. Blue should continuously make scouts here. Those 4 scouts have gotten a lot of value though. Oh my god, Civs. What are you doing? This is painful to watch. Absolutely horrific to watch. Chunky Magnus is like, yeah, this is so bad. I'm going to just try and wall this over here, which is pretty funny, but obviously still completely open on this side. Teal not really putting a whole bunch of pressure as of now, it doesn't seem. Just walling, just stalling. I think Castle Age put, oh my god, the amount of dead villagers that red has had isn't quick walls! Quick walls is insane from 4 scouts. The KD must be a lot into blue's favor over here. Let's see. Blue 15 kills. Oh my god, 15 losses from Civs. Terrifying. Spoilers alert. As you can probably see from the amount of time in the actual Majingi, this game is going to go for quite a long period of time. So we have some food, we're going to eat some food, during this. Apologize for that, but hey, this is a long as game, so might as well get the most out of our time and have some fun while these scouts are still absolutely shrekking, by the way. Magyar scouts, no joke. These guys have killed more than their values were. 21 kills. Oh my goodness. That's freaking insane. And there's still 2 of them alive. Another TC right away. Fight the scouters that beat. Creating idle time, just being really, really annoying with those scouts. He only made 4 of them, which is just so crazy. But this is not about... Oh god, he's gonna pick up another one? No, just more idle time. I think he's finally gonna throw him. No, micro nerd, he is taking care of those scouts like his life depends on it. Finally, it looks like... Oh, he got one more! No way! No flippin' way, man. No flippin' way. Everything's booming up now. We got fish coming out. Castle on the front is being dropped. Hotel, shotel, holiday motel warriors coming in. There's 2 layers of wall over here, and now a 3rd one being constructed. So that's going to take some time to get through, unless he goes for amazing petards. But even still, you can see that the boys have had a lot of time here to get to where they want to go. Beeves primarily is trying to get to cannon galleons, as he is playing as the Spanish, but he has gone for a really greedy type of boom here with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the 6 TC that he's constructed over here. Just to get all of the resources out of this map as quickly as possible. Would not be surprised if he clicks up to Imp relatively soon here. Let's take a look at the resources real quick. Yeah, it looks like he can easily go up to Imp. I don't know why he's not going yet. Maybe he's just focused on booming and walling at the moment. There should be Imp. No Imp. Come on, Beeves. The whole strat hinges on... Oh! The sheep march. The sheep march. What is this? What are those? What are those? That is hilarious. That is so funny. There's so many cows here. Slowly streaming over to the side. Red is Tatars. So red is creating sheep. Yeah, red is creating sheep. So every time a Tatar TC goes up, a sheep should be created. Keyword should be. My game is definitely not loving any of this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We might switch back and forth between Capture Age as well as a regular Age of Empires, just so that we can go a little bit faster if it is required. Right now it's still somewhat entertaining in my opinion. We got a whole bunch of Cav Archers. Do we have Tarkans in there? Do they have Huns? No, they don't have Huns. They're going Cav Archers with Tatars. I guess that makes a lot of sense. I thought they were... I know I didn't talk about their teams and whatnot, but who flippin' cares, if we're being honest? Okay, we're down to 1.9 times speed, so that means I am going to boop. Quick Capture Age, yes, and now we should be back on a regular age, and that's good. And go. Yeah, the game does not love it. All visible, please. Boop. And you know, it is what it is. Oh, he has gotten some showtells through now at this point. We're going significantly faster than we were before, so that is good. Walls on walls on walls on walls. Oh, can he get this one last wall over here? The walk around was very poor in that section. Yeah, the game is not loving this many units on the field, that is for certain. I guess we're looking at Chunky Magnet's perspective, which I guess makes sense because we want to see how fast his food flows in once he has all of those mills set up. So you can see that he's slowly making mills over here. It's very difficult, I assume, to get the actual sheep into the mills because they're constantly switching back and forth. Another thing to point out is that they are constructing cannon galleons, I hope, at some point. I guess they're not really being pressured yet. So he went for cannon galleons on this side because this back pond is technically completely walled off. The Showtail's now finally managing to break in ever so slightly. Is going to get another layer of walls up. Some of the villagers may go through that gate, letting them into a deeper level. More and more is getting destroyed. Absolutely horrifying. If you are these purple villagers, oh my god, that woman, I told you, almost letting in that additional mass of Showtails. Showtails just focusing on the walls is not great though. Pushing through the center now with Trebs, going to be really slow. Needed to get Siege Onager, I think, so that he can chop through the wood. But that is the breaking of the base now. Now cannon galleons need to be constructed on this side, in my opinion. Ooh, one sec. I actually want to go to Green's perspective, so that we can see all the chat that they have in this game. I see chatter now coming up, so I definitely don't want to miss what the opponents are saying / displaying at this time. They must be feeling on top of the... I'm on top of the world now, killing all of my allies. So many bombard towers here from Spanish as well, which is pretty funny. This is actually probably the best spot for these bombard towers to be, closer to this peninsula, and then even further back is better because this is kind of going to be where Trebs and stuff like that can't reach, as they will be able to be shot with the cannon galleons. Cannon galleons now, as I mentioned, in both sides of the pond, just making sure that they can't get onto water. You don't want them to make a whole bunch of docks and get onto it. Here's a castle. That castle's not going to achieve a whole bunch. And now it's time to enjoy and eat some of my Gouda Gouda Fuda. Very nice. Oh, there's Arbs just getting obliterated there. Very satisfying to watch. I think this will be kind of our spot that we're going to keep an eye on. So as I mentioned before, Trebs right now can do some damage to some of these walls, but as they get closer and try to fire on this, it will be too close to the cannon galleons on this side, and they should be able to pop them, thus making it impossible for you to get onto this little land bridge here between these two water sections and push into the actual economy in the back. The trade is normally set up on a peninsula that is more inwards. This makes it very hard to hit on this side. I guess there were some... Nope, they did a good job. They kept all the trade on the safe side rather than on the more exposed side. Look, there's still gold over here. Let's trade. Infinite trades. Needs to take that stone as well. That's a juicy pile of gold and stone, if I'm being honest with you. What's going on over here? Oh, deleting the boats. I'm just looking where they're pinging. Oh, they're trying to sneak around. That's pretty funny. They're trying to sneak around and get docks up in other ponds. I'm getting obliterated by cannon galleons. They have now realized that they need to push this section. This section is going to be impossible to push. You can see how fast those rams went down. I'm going to try and take the water. Let me tell you one thing. You're not taking that water. Let's all push over here. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Getting absolutely obliterated. You have idols over here. Yeah, he does not care about his idols at this point. Everybody has so many resources. It doesn't really matter. He's getting coinage. He's getting trade. I'm having some dinner. This is a game. This is a game worth casting. Everybody's being attacked. They're setting up more and more mills, which is really funny. I'm wondering if he's like deleting his TCs. So these should be completely filled up at this point. This is a long game. I don't want to miss what the opponents are saying, so I am looking at their perspective. The walls around the ponds are also pretty good. Collecting a relic. You got stuff. Come over here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We can push. You cannot push. The craziest part about this is that in a Nam, you can't rebuild your Kind Galleons, right? On Oasis, you can't rebuild them. Here, you can rebuild them indefinitely. You can keep rebuilding them. It's actually insane. Every time you lose one, you can just make another one. They're trying to go for these like cheeky spots. It's not working. Wait, is this a bug right here? Look at this. These trees are already gone. But they're still here. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. It's only like 1 hour into this game and the game is already broken. Because these trees are no longer here. They are walking through the trees. Because things are things are things are things, I suppose. That's absolutely hilarious. Now I'm not gonna know which trees are. Oh no, they are disappearing. The trees are now disappearing after the fact. What a nice engage over here. I think they're realizing there's no way that they can push this. I love how they're constructing the towers there as well. Like the towers are going to do something here. I guess they're trying to use the towers to trap them into this spot in some way, shape, or form. Now, Chunky Magnus has gone for galleys because Ganjaras simply don't get anything super useful in terms of water. It's mostly the Spanish cannon galleons that matter here, obviously. Matador, move back, destroy, destroy. It kind of is like bullfighting, isn't it? Just a nice dance of cav archers. And cannon galleons. Oh no, they're pushing out! So, Shramsa Riders are probably the best that they can go for. Reason being that they obviously soak up arrow fire and stuff like that. And then C-Mouse or 18 Pop Scouts is going for the Kip checks, which are pretty good overall, especially fully upgraded. And this is just a way that they can be really, really annoying on land as well. The key here is really just to keep bringing them back towards this huge cluster of towers over here. Because if they keep bringing them back to the huge cluster of towers, there's really nothing that they can do. Shwamses are also very favorable for a different reason. So they must have gotten spies. They must have gotten spies at this point. They always do ha 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 when they get spies. And now he's going to go straight into the opponent's base and try and raid. So let's see where he goes. Oh, it looks like he's going to be able to sneak through. There was still a hole. Oh, but this is all walled. Is there another hole? Yep, there's another hole. Gets through again. Gets into the trade now. Gonna be really, really annoying. So stupid. It's so stupid, man. It's so absolutely stupid. But hey, things are things are things are things, I suppose. Not the best rating in terms of trade units. You probably want to get like, I don't know. There's another spies coming in. Probably want to get cav archers in there. Cav archers would absolutely decimate. So as soon as he got spies, he knew exactly where he needed to go, and that's what he did. Looks like cav archers plus. You have no chance. Oh, here it begins. That is what they all say. It is actually what they all say. Oh, so it begins. So the banter begins, going back and forth. I think you could have actually engaged against those camels. They're significantly more stuff than there are camels here. Even though they're the counter unit, yeah, I don't think you engage underneath all of the towers, though. Then again, it doesn't really matter anymore because you can just replace. Come to Tower Land, then. It's Tower Land. Yeah, man, we make towers. Give it time. I got all day. Well, we'll see who got more of a day. Nerds. I have work in the morning and you guys are bleeping trolling. It's okay. 27 hours to your girlfriend. F your friends. Ha 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 ha. They're having so much fun with this. How many sheep are in the mills? That's the real question. You have no wood access. Oh no. Our game has been foiled. Game plan. Let's see Chunky over here. How fast is the food collection here? Doesn't look like... Yes, we played for this exact position. I know. Congrats. That's why I already reported you all. Reported for what? Winning? Do you report everyone you lose to? Man, it's getting salty up in here. That food trickle is not very high. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that food trickle would be a little bit more impressive overall. But technically, they can make infinite food stuff if they wanted to. Looks like they're kind of like pushing forward, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They're not really doing a great job pushing. I do see them kind of destroying all of these units just by sheer numbers. There's no way that Love the Beefs, Chunky Magnets, and 18 Pop Scouts can push against free opponents because so much of Beefs' population has been locked on the land. I hope you guys understand that aspect of this. Better than me, they are trolls. Our game plan, 11. 11. Hey. I tell Viper. Cool. I tell Viper about this. Cool. The fun game here is nothing. Ha 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 ha. I uninstalled the game. Man, saltiness is real. Everybody's laughing. This is only the beginning. I have fun. Your girlfriend too. With your friends. Cool. I think he's implying that their girlfriends are cheating on them with their friends. Or that their girlfriends are cheating with him. Or I don't know. I'm not a master in salty boy translation. It's important that when I cast this, I'm also enjoying it, right? So, I'm eating some food during this. Sorry for that. I know a lot of you probably won't see all of this, but hey, it is what it is. I think it's worthwhile casting this game because it's fun, it's long, it's silly, it's stupidity. That's what I'm all about. Seems like they're both not really engaging at this point. We got more Tower Land coming up. There's Tower Land over here. It's very fun. It's a good time over here. We have some can gallons doing a little bit of work. These docks will probably never be constructed at this point. And this is kind of like no man's land, the dead zone. Look at how all of these can gallons are ominously just chilling up against the shoreline, ready to bombard anything that comes this way. Both players, or both teams I should say, are banking up a whole bunch of res. Now Red's running around, and as soon as he runs anywhere, they're obviously just going to try and do some damage. There's not much to do. Oh, he actually traps them in. But that's just food units, and now I guess he heals them up to try to get the most value possible. They know they're in it for the long game, so there's no point in pretending. The one thing that is actually going to be an issue, depending on how long this game goes, is wood. They're not wrong about that. That's why having Portuguese normally is a relatively good decision. They've not opted for Portuguese here, Wait, was there just a Ghostville over here that then just disappeared? I have no idea. Or did it get shot? I simply don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now, towers firing on walls. It's all going to hell. It's all going to the hell. But this is really the only thing that matters here. As long as they keep this up, then they should be good to roll. Look at how many towers are on top of each yeah, things. Mm. I wish I would make more sheep. They can produce more sheep by means of TC constructions. So I think you would have to just delete a sheep and then make it, delete a sheep, make it. They're having some trade clock problems. You're on wood over here. Okay, this is actually something that you do want to stop. I think if you're in blue, teal, and green's position, you actually want to just get an onager to that and just start chopping these woods. Seriously, if you're in it for the long game, you gotta go for it for the long game. You know, then you gotta really think about things. I don't hate that they're destroying all these walls. These walls can definitely still be used in some way, shape, or form for our boys here. I'm just thinking what I would do if I was in green, teal, and yellow's situation. I think obviously you bank up tons and tons of stone. I think another thing that you have to do is just wall everything, which they are doing as well. Make towers behind, so it makes it trickier for them to get out. And then also obviously make a whole bunch of military units. And you really have to just play the super duper 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 long game. The only thing that they have is the trade. I know I'm being devil advocate because I think without Portuguese, this is potentially, eventually breakable. It would take a long time. Don't get me wrong. It would take a really, really, really long time because you would have to get the wood price up so high that they couldn't easily buy wood, and then you would have to take out all of their wood units such as cannon galleons and stuff like that, which they probably have tons of res already banked up. So it would be like a, remember how we did the nom on Oasis? It would be like a heavyweight nom where they're actually going to be limited potentially by the amount of wood that they possess. But then again, to kill the cannon galleons, you're also going to have to use wood, and it's probably going to be less efficient, if I'm being real here, than it is for you to kill their stuff. So maybe this is still not it's still an unwinnable situation with Portuguese. I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comment section. Comments. It really helps out. Helps out the algorithm, and appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. You like my little robot there? Just keeping it fun for myself. We are moving though. We're definitely moving though. Happy that I have not done this on Capture Age because Capture Age is just completely busted. More and more towers being constructed in the upper tower land here. Gotta get tower land. Not much going on. Tower. They must be like, well, I killed like 27 villagers with my Magyar scouts. I should be winning right now. No, there is no winning. There is only pain. Ooh, almost lost the field there. But yeah, you're not gonna push this with bombard cannons. The amount of res is actually not as significant as you would think because they're able to just throw their units so quickly. Only about 1k gold in the bank at any given time. Step Lancer is not the worst decision out of all horses, because Step Lancers would be able to get a little bit closer, get that +1 range. If you're going to go for a meat shield, might as well have a meat shield that can range 1. I think you just need to go for a whole bunch of bombard cannons to make any kind of progress with a whole bunch of stuff in front. But yeah, it's going to be hard to push in that middle. We are farming sheep. Oh, let me see. Are they actually farming sheep? Yes, they are farming sheep. So look, yeah, this is the strat. Your girl is bleep. See, we have reached big mad stage. I'm not mad! You guys are just nerds. And yet, here you are. He doesn't like how we play the game. No, I'm not going to lose my elo on you. That's for sure. Now we've gone into the sheep farming stage. This is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Miss Jamie has said that you think it's enjoyable to hostage a game like this. Did you guys get banned for League of Legends or what? What perception this kind of behavior? Do you not have jobs? Do you not have jobs or responsibilities? Wow, this is definitely big mad right here. Bleep bleep hit you. Sis any guy bleep 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 bleep. Ha ha. Wow. Wow, that's something. That is absolutely something. There's a lot of sheep being generated now at this point, which is hilarious. So stupid. Ups, we are winning. Ha 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 ha. If you have to say that you're winning, my question is, are you really winning? Nobody is winning. We are all losers. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, I love the banter. The banter is definitely pretty funny here. Pretty funny indeed. There's a lot of sheep being generated though. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on those sheep generations over here. I love how it's just continuously going as well. Oh, there's another mill. It's another mill chill time. So funny. So funny. It's so stupid. They're generating sheep. It's a sheep generation. Holy moly. Now sometimes the game already ends before this time, so they're very lucky that they found people who were big mad, so that they can just keep generating sheep. Look at the stupidity of this. I can't believe it. I can't handle it. It's too good. It's just too good. And delete and construct another one. Oh, and my mills are almost full. I wonder if he's gonna make another mill now. He's just gonna generate infinite food in this way with sheep from the arms. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Oh my. Yeah, what's he flaring over here? Nothing to flare. There's nothing going on. It's just this. This is what this game has become. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, another one. Another mill. I think there's 1, 2, 3 over here, and then there's 4 over here, and he's slowly filling them up. Fill me up, buttercup. Yum, 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 yum. I can't help myself. I think they want to go full. They want all that space to make. Oh, they're doubling their production right now. Double. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, dude. Quadruple production. So this counts as 2 villagers constructing ATC. So it is actually faster in this way. This is pretty funny. The only problem is that now he actually can't take control of these sheepers, so he has to put them in himself. But him putting them in or not putting them in doesn't really matter all that much. It's really funny. Just really funny. I guess yellow needed some additional houses over there. There's so many sheep! There's so much. That one's full. Go to the next one. I guess the last guy got spies over here. It's been a good hour of sheep farming. I can't believe I'm saying that. They're just sheep farming over here. Mmm. Absolutely tasty. So good. So good indeed. Wow. There's another one. For TC sheep farming. I like how they had an operation and then they four-tupled it for the memes. That's their weak point. That's not their weak point. They're not going to be able to break through over there. It's just so delightful to watch. And more, and more, and more, and more. Run? I don't even know where they're running. Oh, okay. Does he want to like set up sheep over here? I don't know. What is the point of this? The sheep farm is expanding to the front. Okay, now the sheep. This is gonna be a pain to get these sheep back, though. Like, there's gonna be like, oh god, what is this? Like, my game broken, bro. My game broken. Oh man, that's a lot of mills. That's a lot of mills. I don't think this is the best spot for the sheep farm to be operating from, if I'm being honest. I think this spot back here was significantly better. And I think they concur. I think they have come to the same... Oh. What is going on? Why has it... What just happened? My game is just breaking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, they're making graffiti. So at least they're enjoying it as well. I don't know what happened over here, but everything died. There is no pushing. Things have broken on so many levels, it's not even funny. But it's still a little bit funny. Onagers now. Oh man. This is gonna be a big paparoni over here. Whenever these onagers go in, it's just gonna be Pancake City. Here we go. Pancake City. Bring me down to a pancake city where the and the girls are pretty. Oh, don't you please pancake me down. Bring me down to a pancake city. They did a relatively okay job actually protecting those, given the circumstances. But yeah, that was an all-out attacker, and it led to basically nothing. There was one cannon galleon that bit the dirt there. nothing that is not recoverable from. Look at these trade lines. It goes all the way from here in Tower City, all the way. Oh my god, it's so far. That's a long ass trade to here. And there's another one going all the way from here to here. Nuts. Absolutely nutty, buddy. Wow. Hey, they don't have wood. Meanwhile in the back. I'm so stupid. So stupid. Oh my gosh. And more coming. More sheep coming. Dumb. It's so dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. The food generation must also be decreasing, right? Because it's linear. So you would think, oh yeah, there's like tons of sheep. There's going to be a massive amount of food generation. It is not. It is not generating all that quick, if I'm being honest here. It's like one at a time. Is that even faster than the Victoria? I don't know. This is double speed, by the way. I think they're getting to the point where every single sheep that they add is just adding so flipping little that it doesn't actually increase the overall food generation that much. It used to be that it didn't matter how many sheep you put in the mill, it would always still increase. That's no longer the case. He sends all his food over. I don't know why. Let's go to Green's perspective. Just so that we can see chat. If chat comes up. So many towers. The towers are actually in range. That's pretty funny. Be back in like 5 minutes. That's hilarious. Let's see if he's actually AFK or just saying. Looks like he's actually AFK because he's not constructing his stuff. Oh, he did move, so maybe he's back already. Maybe he didn't actually go AFK, just playing games. Tower land. Tower land all over the place. I think you can't just tower land here. You need a wall of some sort in case units just run through. Because how many shots are they realistically going to take? If you run all of your Shropshire Riders through this, for example, not going to do that much damage, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Blue is thinking the same thing as I am thinking. We need walls in this amazing fortification. And it's funny that he actually thought of doing it in this specific area as well. All the wood now is being chopped, which, fair enough, 10,000 wood would be quite a lot. Almost 4 hours into this game. Freaking sheep chaos over here. I wonder if they can crash the game by just the amount of mills that they construct. The sheep farm has stopped. I'm curious though how much food they generated from that. Are there any farms for the opponents? It looks like they do have farms. I don't think you need to go farms anymore. I think farms are actually kind of a waste. If anything, you should be... Oh, they do have trade in here as well. That's kind of cool. See, they are smart. Their trade's really efficient. They got trade over here that's going pretty well. They got trade over here that's going pretty well. You put a little bit of fish in here as well. You can get some really cheap food. Like, you just need 4 fishing ships, and then you just take all of that, right? This one pond is completely underutilized. Yeah, these guys are all fishing traps, which is fine. But I think the wood is more important than the food for sure in the long term. Conquistadors. It's just probing attacks, right? I think you can actually take this gold too. Not that gold is very valuable anymore. The monks are not going to work anymore because they definitely have redemption, heresy, all that good stuff. Let's follow these guys around. Where you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Carnago. Where'd you come from? Carnago. Oh god. Goodness me. It's just obliteration everywhere you see. Where did the conkies go to? Okay, over here. Heal him back up! Oh, you can just be so efficient with it. Pop, 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 pop. Just luring. Oh god. See, that's the problem with conkies. That's why you need to do it with Shuamshas, because that way the cannon galleons don't damage your own units. That would be my only take here. I think the farms or the sheep have kind of come to a halt here. Everything has kind of come to a halt in this game. Absolute lunacy. Our game plan. Ha 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 ha. Your game plan is laughing? Cool. Cool story. Our game plan. Where's the 11? No 11. Our game plan. He's pushing us. It's pretty funny. Now he's making his own. Dodge. It's really funny. I'm happy Bluefix is so funny as well. Like, you can make a castle there. Like that's going to fly. I guess they can't safely take that gold. It's closer than I thought it was. Our game plan. Ah 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 ah. Go for this section over here. Yeah, that's also not going to work. They're so worried. Woo! That would have been brutale. Where's this one ship going with 75 million bombard cannons? I hope he repairs this. That was way too close for comfort. There was like 10 bombard cannons in there. For sure. Hello? Push over here. Ooh, I actually got a ship there. They're really into pinging. So yeah, Shrumpster Riders are, I think, the best actually for running around like this. Because if they get shot by your own stoof, it doesn't matter. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm also laughing. It's funny. The one thing that they do have over the Shrumpshas is the ability to just fire and run away, right? Fire, run away. This is so funny, though. So many more towers being constructed. They're almost like in range of the stuff, though. I think maybe you'd be better off just making them throughout random parts of the map, because I think these can be ranged, yeah. Those could definitely be ranged. We're gonna get to the point where all woods are going to be chopped, yeah. Oh! He just resigned. Blue just resigned. Wow. Now, by no stretch of the imagination is it over at this point. But that is a huge loss for them. Because they can now slowly start pushing this. I mean, really slowly, but slowly nonetheless. Wow, that was a big hit. Okay, teal's definitely still here. Not seen green in a very long time. I think blue has actually realized that they're out of wood. Like, yeah, there's still some wood over here, I guess green is taking. But where else is there? Okay, there's wood over here. Wood over here. Nothing back here anymore. Why double university? I guess because he could. Purple, ha 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 ha. I'm making more towers. Okay, cool story. Oh no! Green just sent absolutely everything. And then just resigned. Have fun killing my towers. We will. This one is for YouTube for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, we are casting it for YouTube right now. My game has gone back to not being terrible at this point. This is amazing. I'm sitting there with open eyes going, what the bleep? I think you just bring one of them or two of them and then just debate all these paladin. Well, I don't know if you can actually debate those though, because he's already been defeated. But now you should have the ability to push. These are 17 range trebs. I guess there's no point in looking at him, looking at Teal. He has a lot. Does he not just have heresy? I was gonna say, like, is that really worth? I'm gonna get some extra paladin here. He has heresy. For sure he has heresy, that's why they just died. Lol. Teal's the only one here, so they're just attacking the Teal sections. The elephants are doing work, though. I think to some degree, Teal still finds this enjoyable, weirdly enough. Look how quickly those get cleared up, though. Those armored elephants doing absolute work. And they can actually get healed by monks as well. They are falling eventually. Ooh, those towers are actually doing work. Looks like the biggest push is coming from over here. Where is red pushing? Oh, red's pushing the middle. Okay, yeah, makes sense. 17 range trebs. 18 range trebs. There's a little atake. Full camels works really well. Nice push over here. This game could be over at any time, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Unfortunate but true. The armored elephant's just doing work, though. They were so confident in themselves. Need those monkers healing. Rams that can heal. It's not even fair. That one elephant doesn't know what to do. It's just running after trade continuously. It's pretty funny. This is very enjoyable to watch as well. And now all the trade's just gonna die due to this castle. Yeah, okay. That's actually a pretty good play. Now I just need more elephants. Shumsha riders as well. Throwing the Sharamshas on patrol would also not be a bad idea. Making really good progress really quick. I'd say this game's probably over within the next 30 to 40 minutes in game time. If Teal doesn't do anything. Teal obviously has tons of resources. But he's getting obliterated now. There's all this section over here still, but who cares? It's more so targeting his villagers now, as well as TCs. So this one villager is actually a huge problem for the guys, because he could just build a whole bunch of TCs, a whole bunch of barracks, and then info spam, and it could still be really, really annoying. But I don't see, other than that one villager, yeah, it is actually his only villager. So if they snipe that one vill, does he have TCs? Yeah, he does still have TCs, so he could make vills out of the TCs and be annoying, but overall, yeah. Elephant archers, interesting choice. They've now connected together in the middle to just blow everything up. Very nice. The elephant's still doing work with monk healing. It's delightful. Ooh, the monks were slightly out of position, just getting shreked. Misclick on this elephant for sure. He's working on the wall. Wonder why. I wonder why you wonder why you wonder why. Oh baby, I'm here to wonder why. Ooh, a little bit out of position there, I think. Overall, not bad. Cleared everything he needed to. Oh, and he just dragged these over here. That was very smart. Now these towers are free for the clearing. All the way up to the top here as well. Yeah, those towers didn't do very much. I'm not gonna lie, those towers did not do super much. Everything is just getting destroyed real quick. It seemed like only a couple minutes ago that this center area was completely covered with stuff. Now there is nothing to speak of. I think they've actually been more effective against the elephants than they have against the 18 rage trebs. Elephant archers, funny. Then again, the elephants are a little bit faster, I think, at clearing stuff up because the trebs you have to continuously reposition. So I guess there's arguments for both to be made. Missionaries now coming in from the Spanish player, just converting absolutely everything. Can't convert, but still deletes the building. Another way to get rid of buildings really, really quickly. The obliteration from the 18 range trips. He's cooked. He still has that one vill. His one vill's been working, man. But at this point, you might not have enough time to get buildings up or anything in that nature. This back section is relatively okay defended. They should have targeted that vill, I think, earlier. Still all these sounds going on. Like, guys, they're dead. Oh yeah. No, that's not his. So the game might end relatively soon here. Fishing ships. Yeah, I think this is like his last little bit plus this over here. Yeah, he gets that vill and now no more vills, no more TCs. He's also like housed up the wazoo, obviously. There's no more back now. A couple of houses over here. I wonder if they're going to do something fun with the sheep. It's like 3 main pushing points here. It looks like these are the last ones. They must know how much is there. Gotta be careful not to defeat. I don't think there's anything here. If they're not careful, they're gonna defeat him. Nothing over here from Teal. Nothing over here from Teal. I think they're gonna defeat him. Uh-oh. If this is all dead, I think he's defeated. Yeah. Oh no! They defeated him. They didn't go for the graffiti. I think they misplayed and thought that he had somewhere something else. But no, that was it. That was a really quick cleanup. Actually, faster than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be about 6 minutes 15. Ended up to being right before the 6 minute marker. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Let's take a quick look at chunky magnets over here. Chunky magnets over here. Chunky magnets over here. 9,991 food. I don't think he got all of that much from the actual 2,000 kills. Nice. Food. Chunky magnets. Nothing. It's like nothing in comparison to regular farms. Holy moly, that's so little. That is way less. 63,000 in 6 hours than I thought it was going to be. That is actually kind of pathetic. But it was very funny for the meme. He had a meme. He had a dream and he had a meme. I love how salty they got and how much they made into this little sheep farm in the bottom. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out.